for life.
You're back in Judge Karen's court as plaintiff Edward Linehan sues former party pal Nelson Luna Jr. for $1,000 to repair the backseat of his car. Edward alleges a hole was burned when Nelson dropped his cigarette while partying.
What happened in the car?
The party car.
The party car. What happened in the car?
Well, I have two incidents that are my issues here. The first one is we were coming home from one night where I was driving, not over the legal limit by any means.
Where had you been drinking, designated driver?
May have had one or two maximum.
All
Nothing
right.
to impair my judgment or clarity in any way.
Okay.
He was smoking a cigarette as usual in the front seat.
Anybody else in the car?
No.
Okay.
For the first instance, there was not. Nelson dropped his cigarette in between his legs and burnt a small hole in my front seat.
Had Nelson been drinking?
Yes.
How many drinks had Nelson had?
Quite a few.
Okay.
To the point
so
where,
did it look like he did it on purpose, or he was just so drunk it just fell out of his hands?
I don't think it was on purpose the first time. I think it was just carelessness. It might have been the alcohol consumption. It might have been because he's just kind of clumsy sometimes, to be honest.
So he burned something
He burnt a hole in the front seat of my car.
The front seat of the car. Did you say anything to him about it?
Oh, immediately, because I mean, you see something like that, you know, again, because I wasn't intoxicated.
Right.
So I could notice him doing that. And I called him out on it, and his response was to shrug his shoulders and go, "Dude, my bad." And that was it.
Is that true?
That's not true at all.
Do you remember dropping the cigarette?
What happened is that we were sharing a cigarette.
Okay.
And we were passing it between us. I don't remember if he was passing it to me or if I was passing it to him.
Right.
But we were passing it, and it fell. You know, it fumbled between our hands.
Did you two share cigarettes in the past?
Absolutely.
In the past, yes.
But not that particular time?
And because this happened in June.
Okay.
I quit smoking in April.
Okay, so you say that it was an accident because you two were passing this cigarette.
Exactly.
Tell me about the second time.
Okay. The second time is what infuriated me the most, because he didn't even admit, he still does not admit that he did it. And I didn't find out for it for several days after the fact.
Tell me what happened the second time.
I was at the grocery store. I just bought a bunch of food, and I was putting everything in the backseat of my car. And when I opened the door, you know, bang, and this giant hole stared at me in the face that I didn't even know was there.
Okay.
So, of course, I lost my mind because that's expensive damage to my car. And the second one wasn't like a slight burn.
Right.
It looks like the cigarette seeped through the bottom of the car.
So how do you know that was Nelson?
Well, originally I did not.
Do you have a witness that's going to say they saw Nelson?
I do have a witness, yes.
Who saw Nelson with the backseat?
My roommate, Adrian Alfonso, saw him burn the hole in the car.
Is he here?
He is not here. He's agreed to phone in if you can reach him by phone.
What's the telephone number?
818?
Adrian Alfonso. Hello? Hello, is this Adrian?
Yes, this is he.
Hey, how you doing, Adrian?
Hello.
So you're friends with E.J. Linehan?
Yes, I am.
And you know Nelson Luna?
Yes, I do.
Do you know about the party car that E.J. has?
The car?
Yeah. Do they call it the party car?
Yes.
He knows.
They do?
No, they don't.
Wait.
No talking. No talking while I'm talking.
I apologize.
Why do they call it the party car?
The party car? Oh, no, he's usually the designated driver.
Right, but why do they call the car the party car?
Oh, because we always make him drive.
Okay, but I've heard a lot of testimony about the things that go on inside that car. I've heard testimony that sometimes there's drinking going on in the car. Is that true?
No, there isn't.
You never seen anybody drinking in the car?
No.
Nobody ever having a beer in the car?
Nope.
Do people smoke? No talking.
Sorry.
Do people smoke in the car?
Yes, people do smoke in the car.
How often have you seen people smoking in the car?
Several times.
Was there ever a time when you saw Nelson smoking in the car?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and did you ever see Nelson drop a cigarette or damage the car in any way with a cigarette?
Yes, I did.
Tell me about that.
One time we were in the back seat, and we were both a little tipsy, and he dropped the cigarette in between his lap onto the car seat.
Okay, you were in the back seat or the front?
The back seat.
You both were in the back seat. And then what happened when he dropped the cigarette?
He smiled and put it back in his mouth.
And did you laugh at that?
It was one of those, my jaw dropped and I laughed because at the moment it was funny how fast it fell.
Okay, I don't have any other questions for Adrian. Do you have any questions for Adrian?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
You have any questions for Adrian?
Just ask him why he's lying.
What is Adrian lying about?
I never dropped that cigarette in the car.
Okay, well, I know you don't agree with what Adrian said. Thank you, Adrian. You have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
All right, dear. Bye.
When Judge Karen's Court continues.
I've become enthralled in a relationship. We started hanging out a little less because, of course, I had spent
You
time
had a
with someone else.
girlfriend?
Yes.
And Nelson got jealous
became
of the
very
girlfriend?
resentful of that, yes. Nelson didn't like the fact that I didn't want to go chase girls with him anymore.
Not like that at all.
Were you jealous that he had a girl?